And welcome back. We're going to kick this off with Port Naori, I guess. I'm not usually one for pronunciation. So let's jump into this. Again, we're going to do default recommended difficulty and solo. Alright, so we've got our 2 new objectives for this one. Take as little damage. Oh, I always fail at this one. And kill more than 12 enemies until the fight is over. So we're just going to try and grab a whole bunch of dudes. These kills don't all have to be at the same time either. Like a safer way to do this would be to just aggro maybe 1 or 2 enemies and leave 1 standing. And then go and find another group of enemies. And because you left 1 alive, technically you're still in combat. So you can kill that group, leave 1 standing, go find another group, until you have 12 kills. But as you can see, I like to make things difficult. Yeah, watch out for those bubbles too. Sometimes it's good to dodge as well, just for that little extra bit of shield. Alright, I might as well get this last guy. Looks lonely. Alright, now we come up to our first boss. This guy has 2 major attacks you need to watch out for. The first one, he's going to start glowing, and I call it rage mode. He's going to start doing increased damage and rapid succession attacks. And the other one is this water attack where he sends a wave of water out in front of him. And there's his rage attack. And you can do a couple of things here. You just pop on your shield. Or if you don't have that, you can just kite him around until the attack's over. And whoops, there's the wave attack that I just got hit by. I'll try and get a better view of it when he does it again. Here we go. Alright, I've almost got him down. This is kind of a place we could probably do something a little more reckless. Get our 12 kills. We'll take out these guys first. These guys will lay down a water field that will do damage over time, so just make sure you dodge out of that. So we'll dodge our way from the little puddles. Alright, just before we break these eggs, just want to kill off the last of these enemies here. Alright, this is our 3rd and final one. Alright, and now just to get our 12 kills, I'm just going to smash these to spawn a bunch of enemies. We should have enough to get our 12. Ooh, that was almost bad. That's like I was saying in the previous video, usually it's a bad idea to, as a tank, just drop on your shield and just dive into a bunch of diamond enemies like that. But it's fun to be reckless. Alright, as our next boss. This is actually a 2-boss fight. There's going to be one that jumps out of this crate here. So nothing too special just yet. Just beat this guy up. Dodge his beam there. Very easily telegraphed. And there we go, he's got his little water shield on now, so we're going to focus on this enemy now. They do stack in intensity, so the more bubbles you see, the more damage you'll be taking. And she'll start casting them pretty rapidly, so be prepared to dodge. And there's those bubble AoEs, so as you can see they do stack up pretty quickly. Alright, now he's down. The other one should pop out now. There we go. Should finish her up pretty easy. Don't forget our loot. There is this bug here where you can see my weapons have disappeared, so it just looks like I'm punching things. I always thought it was kind of amusing. As you can see, I'm taking quite a lot of damage and messing up quite a lot, but we're still only 4 or 5. These objectives can be quite forgiving, to be honest. And we're up to our final boss. This is a two-phase fight as well. So the first half of the fight we're going to have to fend off against ads. And the second half she's basically just going to become a bit more aggressive with her attacks. There we go, shielded, so we're going to take out these guys. Oh, one there, out the back I didn't see. Alright, once we get her down to just a little under halfway, we need to prepare for phase 2. But she will be gaining an extra attack, and it's just like you saw before, it's a little water puddle on the ground that will do damage over time, so you want to make sure you dodge out of those. Alright, and that should be the last of the additional enemies, hopefully. And this is the water fields, and if you do stand in them too long, they do eventually explode for a little additional damage as well. Let's see if I can show you here. So as you see, it completely depleted my shield. And as you can see, the fight just becomes a lot more intense now. She's attacking a lot more, laying more fields. Ooh, finally, there she goes. And that's the end of that one. Let's have a look at the scenery before we continue. So as crappy as I played just then, we still got an S, so the game's very forgiving in terms of getting these objectives done, just how you play. Once again, thank you very much for watching if you made it this far. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.